Are we live, guys? Yes, we are live. So, hello, guys. This is the part 2 of a building a Valorant bot stream. And how is everybody? Firstly, let me open the chat. Yep. Here's the chat. Hello, guys. How many viewers do we have? Okay, we have one. Nice. Yeah, so what we are going to do today is basically firstly I'll show you this. So can you see the screen? Yeah. Here, so this is the Valorant practice range, if you can see on the screen. Yeah, so here when we say start, basically the bots start spawning, which we can shoot, and also we can move the player using WASD. Yeah, so for our imitation learning based Valorant bot, what we can just collect all these inputs, right, and then just make the bot copy of a player. So that's the idea, right? So for that we need to collect these inputs, both the keyboard and the mouse. So for this I thought of using the pyautogui library. So let's exit this for now. Also I have to check for the speed of the stream also. Basically when both the OBS and the game is running, it lags. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, so you can see the screen, right? So where will be, yeah, Valorant bot, and just open a git bash here. Okay, so ls, just a sec, let me share the Yep. So for here, let's start. Okay, firstly we have to start the virtual environment. So what is the name? Source Valorant scripts activate. So the virtual environment has been activated. You can see the screen, right? Yeah. So here ls code dot, let's start a script here. Yeah, so here we had a screen capture.py, right, from the last stream. Yeah, so let's create a new file. Let's name this mouse capture.py, and here, so okay, so firstly, is everything running right? Arey, Mahesh is here. Hi Mahesh. Yeah, so let me start. Okay, yeah, so I've split the screen here. So the library is pyautogui. So this library basically, let me open the documentation. Yeah. So here, import pyautogui. As pt, let's say, and if we do control P and check the interpreter, yeah, well, okay, print I, so this should run, right? Okay, so we don't have pyautogui. So pip, let's pip install it. This should run, right? Yeah. Is the stream quality right, Mahesh? प्रसन्न दिख रहा है क्या ठीक से? Oh, nice, nice. So this is done, I guess. Yeah, so okay, now here, now this should run. Yeah, so this ran. Now if we look at the documentation, so screen width, so if we run this command pt dot size, so what this gives is, and then let's print it, screen width, let's just print, yeah, so this is 1080, and screen height, yeah, so 1920, so this is our resolution, right? 1920 by 1080. Okay, and how to collect the mouse? pt dot position, right? So let's say we print pt dot position and close it. So it's a function. What? So it is giving yes. So 0.1320 and why is 917? Okay, so what it gave was when the program ran, wherever my mouse pointer was. So let's say, okay, for now so when the program ran, let's say my mouse pointer was here, so it is giving me the value of that coordinate of that pixel. So let's run a loop for now. Okay, so how do we do this? So even we can do one thing, so while true, and we can print this here, and how to exit it. Let's not make a while loop. For in range, let's say 100, and I think we have to import time. And here time dot sleep, let's say for 0.1 second. Let's print it. For now, let's not take the time. Okay, so it did it for 100. So see, okay, let's do it while true. Guys, if you have any doubts, please ask in the chat. Yeah, so now here you can see, so these are my mouse positions, as you can see on the screen. So wherever I move the mouse, it is being updated. So if I go at the top left corner, it will be 0, 0, and if I go at the bottom right, it is 19, 20, 1080. So this is working fine. Let me close it. And so if I add a time dot sleep, basically it will update after every 0.1 second. So as you can see, it is updating after 0.1 second. So I've given a lag. This is good. Now, okay, so let's open the documentation again. So here, so there are many things. So here you can see there's a pyautogui.move to command, right? So let's say I do pt.move to, and I give a position, right? Let's say this is the position. I do 1000 by 500, let's say, and comment this out. So it came here, the mouse, as you can see. So let's say if I give a for dot sleep and I give 1 second, so it will come to this position after like 1 second delay. So let's say, so you can see after 1 second the cursor moved. Okay, let me just check the code we did. This is while true. So we can, as we can see, we can control the mouse. Also we can like get the actual positions of the mouse. What about keyboard? So dot write command you can write with a okay. The dot write we have. Let's do this in So this will so this is the main loop, and end position. Now delete this. Are we getting it? After 5 seconds we should get position. Oh, okay. This should be out. So this is working. Yeah, this is working. Now let's say, okay, so now what we do, so this mouse control functions, in this you can see so in this move to command we can give a third command, which is the time it takes to move to that place, right? So if I do here, let's say pt dot move to, and let's say I give a position 1200, 1000, and if I give a delay of, let's say 5 seconds, right? Let's delete this. So what this will do is after 2 seconds it should go to this place, right? But it should take 5 seconds to do that. Yeah, so it is going to that coordinate but taking 5 seconds. We have this 800. 1 second. Let's see this. Yeah, so it came. This is working. Okay, now what if we have to give a limit to the mouse movement? Let's say a speed limit. So as we know that our bot should not be superhuman, right? Because like it will be a aimbot then. So for that we can give a limit to the speed of the mouse movement, right? So that let's say let's call it like the speed of the human max speed. Let's say human max speed, let's say equals to some, let's say 2 units, right? Now how do I limit this? So yeah, so how do we do this? Okay, so for that we can only pass the time, right? So then how do we do? Okay, so speed is constant and the distance is wherever it is going, right? So how do we collect the distance or the coordinates where we want to go? Yeah, so we are giving it here, first 2 coordinates. Okay. So how to collect the current coordinates? Screen and mouse position. Yeah, so pt dot position gives this, right? Okay. So let's make a function def distance, and let's take x comma y comma a comma b. So x1, y1 and x2, y2. So these are the 4 things it will take. And what is the distance formula? So y2 minus y1 whole square. So return b minus y so star 2 plus a minus x and this should be power half, right? This is the root. Okay. Is this right? And 2 minus y1 whole square plus x2 minus x1 whole square. It's a root. Yeah. So this will give the distance, right? Okay. Now, so if we delete this for now and print, let's say the test of 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it giving me 2.8? That's good. Yeah, now, okay, so we have to limit this speed of the mouse movement, right? So as we know, speed is distance upon time, right? Distance. How do we do this? So we can pass time. So time is distance upon speed, which is constant. So we have to pass this, right? So let's say we initialize the time calculated equals to distance upon the speed, and we have initialized the speed. So I pass here human max speed and distance, right? So let's make a function def move to def move, and let's pass in. So what will we need? Okay, so where we want to go, right? So let's pass in x comma y here, and let's pass in capital XY. Let's not have confusion. And yeah, so we have to pt dot move to, and here we have to go to x comma y, with the time of, so let's pass this here, let's define it locally, and yeah, so distance upon human max speed, distance is what? Test of x1, so it is the location. Yeah, so pt dot so what was it? Pt dot position equals to let's say x1 comma y1 is the current location, which is pt dot position, and here we pass distance between x1 comma y1 comma x2 y2, which is capital X capital Y, and we want to pass the time, right? Yeah, so this is the time, and here we pass the time cap. Yeah, and let's say, okay, let's delete this part and let's do here move to, and let's give 1000 comma 700. Let's pass some time dot sleep of 2 seconds. So this should now go to that place with some constant, some max speed, right? Okay, so this has stopped. Uh-oh. What is happening? Lol. Now we are stuck. Uh-oh. Lol. What do we do now, guys? Our mouse is stuck. What happened here? So we are calling time.sleep and we are calling move function. Oh, so the cursor is moving, as you can see, but very slowly. The speed is a bit slow. How do we stop this, guys? No. Nice way. Okay. I think we have to stop this. Shift, Control, Delete. Finally, we got out. to print how do we give a keyboard interrupt if we cannot click it? Can we go if OX 0x ff equal to q. How do we do that? Let me check it. So break. But how to get an interrupt between the move function? Have they given that? Why true? So function move the cursor to X. Normally the mouse cursor will constantly move to the new corner. But like, what's the protection against this? So let's say for now let's print it. Oh, this is the time cal, right? And so let's increase the speed and let's take a risk again. Let's see. Now we have increased the speed, right? Now this is fast. So okay, so let's make it 500. Yeah, so this is the way we can give like a limit to this. Okay, I have to check it out how to give a breaking loop here, because like this move function will run even if my control is gone. Okay, so now so finally we saw how to collect like the mouse position. Just take a look at the keyboard collection. So keyboard control, but like what if we want the keyboard? Keyboard functions. This even has a screenshot function. So we had used MSS last time. So okay, how to collect the keyboard? Pyautogui collect keyboard. Okay. Oh, so you cannot detect keystrokes using pyautogui. What do we do? Was it possible using MSS? Input. Monitoring the keyword. So we have to use py_input. Okay. Yeah, so this looks nice. So that's it. We looked at how pyautogui is not working well, but yeah, this is the way we can limit the speed. And I think we have to use py input the next time we try. Also, I showed you how we can do the Valorant practice range, play the game there and collect the inputs. And just make a deep learning model which will control the aim. So that's for now. Yeah, so see you again guys. Bye bye.